Hey everyone, I'm Big John, and welcome to another episode of the Diz Ability Show. So, this week I want to talk to you about some rainy day tips. So, not every day in Florida is super sunny, and especially in the summer, you can expect a thunderstorm or two. So, you always have to be ready because, especially in the summer, you never know when the weather's gonna affect you. So you want to make sure you plan your day accordingly. Make sure you got tons of stuff in your backpack, or in my mother's case, 50,000 ponchos. Make sure you guys have a jacket and umbrella in your backpack ready just in case. And when there's inclement weather, a lot of the outdoor rides are shut down until the weather is passed. And always a good idea to duck in to an indoor location, like pretty much most of them caught, and the shops on Main Street at Magic Kingdom, wherever you can duck in for cover until the rain stops, at least for now. But yeah, make sure you're ready and that you have your backpack set in case Mother Nature decides to dampen your day. So anyway, that's my tip. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do this for people with disabilities. I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. And now it's time for this week's Top 5. So, as we all know, many Disney attractions are based off of classic Disney movies. However, there are some classic Disney movies that have been based on attractions. So, today we are going to cover my top 5 movies based on attractions. Alright, so number 5, the Eddie Murphy's Haunted Mansion. So, the Haunted Mansion from 2003. I know they're making another Haunted Mansion movie with Owen Wilson and Tiffany Haddish and a bunch of other celebs, but I think Eddie Murphy's Mansion was good, even though it clearly bombed at the box office. But yeah, it does show a great nod to the story of the Haunted Mansion, and it makes us discover that, like in most mystery stories, the butler did it. But yeah, great movie. And it's not the only Haunted Mansion movie in this top 5 this week either, but we'll get to that in just a moment. So, now, number 4, the Country Bears. That's right. A lot of people don't realize that Disney actually made a live-action movie based on the Country Bears. It's about a bear boy that's been adopted by a family, and he tries to bring the Country Bears back together, and it's a pretty wholesome movie. It's sweet, it's funny, it's very musical, and it has a whole lot of whimsy, something that you would expect from a Country Bears film. Number 3, George Clooney's Tomorrowland. Now, this movie is perhaps one of the greatest films to be ever based on something from the parks, because it starts with the young George Clooney riding Small World and enters a secret passageway underneath the ride. I wish that were real. And it really tells a story that the future is definitely in our hands and we have to make what we got with it. Number 2, the other Haunted Mansion movie in this top 5, Muppets Haunted Mansion. Now, this one debuted on Disney Plus last October, and it's one of the best specials to watch this time of year because you got the Muppets inside Gracie Manor, which of course is what the story of the Haunted Mansion, and you got Will Arnett with a killer stash. You got my boy Stamos. You got Pat Sajak as one of the singing busts. You got Darren Criss as a gravedigger. Yvette Nicole Brown as a cab driver. What more could you possibly want from a Muppet movie, am I right? Though I have to say that the scene with old Gonzo definitely creeped me out. But it's still a great movie, great special. And my number 1 movie based on an attraction, Jungle Cruise with The Rock and Emily Blunt. Now this, because Dwayne The Rock Johnson grew up with riding the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland, and he wanted to bring that same kind of humor and whimsy into this film. He also mentioned that in Behind the Attractions, the documentary series on Disney Plus, which he also directed. I hope it gets another season. But yeah, great movie, great action, great comedy, and especially with the backside of water because Jungle Cruise. So anyway, let me know in the comments what your favorite movie based on an attraction is. So, Disney has announced that Fantasmic will indeed be returning to Disney's Hollywood Studios next month. Because it's been 6 months since Disneyland got their Fantasmic back. And it's great that we're getting more entertainment back. And you know what? I just have to say it. I have to say it. Because since Fantasmic is coming back, they have to come back next. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna keep saying it until it happens. Hashtag save the citizens of Hollywood. I'm gonna keep saying that till March 31st, because that's when the 50th ends. If it's not back by then, I'm just gonna give up. But I'm still optimistic. Okay? Okay. But yeah. So glad Fantasmic's coming back. I have still yet to see it for myself. I honestly can't wait for this. Because even though they're replacing the Pocahontas scene with Frozen and more Aladdin and Moana, but I can't wait to see what they come up with. So anyway, that's this week's show. As I said, let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, and I'll make sure it gets to a future episode. For this week's shoutouts, make sure you guys check out Pete McDivitt of the Pete McDivitt Show. He does a whole bunch of Disney and sports stuff, so check him out. Also, make sure you check out my friend Beth over at Best Disney Adventures. Believe it or not, she is in her home state of Hawaii right now for the rest of October into November. She did a live stream last week from Hawaii. I didn't see it because I was busy doing something. But definitely check her out. Also, make sure you guys check out Brian and Amanda. They do amazing daytime live streams from the parks each and every week. Make sure you guys check them out. Also, make sure you check out Samantha Lowe. She does great vlogs and live streams on her YouTube and Instagram. So definitely check her stuff out. For the latest Disney news and gossip, make sure you guys check out WDW Magazine. If you've not subscribed here yet to the Big John Network, what in the Walt Disney World are you waiting for? And tap the bell for notifications so you never miss a second of the fun. And until next time, may the mouse be with you.